right, welcome everybody. Granite Town Media here, broadcasting live from beautiful Keys Field. Milford High School Spartans versus Campbell for their first home game of the 2021 season. The weather is great today, a slight breeze picking up. It did start raining here, but that has since ended. We've got some clear skies clearing out, and the players have just taken the field. So the Spartans are on the field now. Seniors were just recognized earlier before the game. It is senior day here for the Spartans. 6 graduating seniors on the team this year. And they recognized by Coach Todd Robichaux, who's returned again for another season here with the Spartans. We're getting underway here at the top of the first inning. I'm joined by my co-host Chris Bertoncini. Chris has done a lot of coaching here in town throughout his years. His son Holden Bertoncini is a senior this year. And looks like we're going to get underway here in just a moment.
Thanks, Tim.
Glad to have you here, Mr. Bertoncini.
Glad to be here.
You got a great day for baseball.
Looks like it cleared up, yeah.
It's clearing up now. Here we have our first batter for Campbell. It's the pitcher, number 5, Latcha, in the box here. And on the mound for the Spartans is senior Brandon Shaw, who delivers. Here's the second pitch. It's in there for a strike. Count 1-1. Shaw's first trip to the mound this year. Swinging strike from Latcha. He steps in again. Count 1-2. Ball in the dirt, blocked by number 8, Ben O'Connell, the catcher and captain, also a senior. Deuce is wild, as they say. Not yet. Well, 2-2.
That would be it, Tim. That's good. There we go.
And it gets him on a swinging strike 3. It's 1 down.
So we get around the horn from Milford. Conforti at first, Cody at second, Jake Lammy at short, and Damian Philbrick at third. Got that right?
Yep.
Okay.
We got some youth on the infield, a couple sophomores and some juniors. Another strike to Durfee, number 6, second baseman from Campbell. Shaw's looking strong here. First couple pitches. There's a ground ball right up the middle, fielded by Lammy.
Nice play by Jake.
And the runner is out. It's 2 outs for the Spartans here at the top of the first. This brings up number 20, Perry, their catcher, senior from Campbell. Pitch in the dirt, ball to Perry. Foul down the third base line. 1-1. There's the pitch by Shaw. Ball outside, just missed.
I feel like I'm not doing the outfield justice. Who we got out there? Sixon in right, Nolan in left. I'm not quite sure who's in center field.
Wind picking up here. You can probably hear it through our microphones. Strike 2 to the catcher, Perry. Full count is the payoff pitch from Shaw. And take it looking, take the pitch looking, strike 3, and that's 3 for the Spartans.
Nice start for Brandon.
Yeah, that was a quick 1-2-3 inning for the Spartans, looking good. And they're switching up right now. Leading off for the Spartans, we'll see junior Damian Philbrick. Batting second with Jake Lammy, shortstop. Batting third, Ben O'Connell, the catcher, senior. Batting fourth, Brandon Shaw, was just on the mound. Great job first inning. Nolan and Jemmy is batting fifth. Trace Cody batting sixth. Nick Conforti batting seventh.
Holden Bertoncini batting eighth.
Holden Bertoncini. And then sophomore Sam Reed batting ninth.
I'm assuming that's why he's in center field then.
Yes,
Sam Reed.
That was
Okay.
Sam. That was Sam in center. We're figuring this out as we go along here.
I coached Sam about 10 years ago. I didn't recognize him. So.
Well, from this distance, all wearing the same uniform, you know, it's hard to tell. On the mound for Campbell, we have number 5, Latcha, as a senior. And Spartans came off a strong win last week away at Conval. Final score of that one was 12-1. Offense exploded. They looked well defensively as well. Trace Cody did some pitching for them. Nolan and Jemmy finished the game strong for the Spartans. So they come into this game 1-0 and looking to build on that success. The game, home game against Conval was scheduled for Friday, but has since been due to the snow.
The New Hampshire snow.
The snowstorm will be rescheduled, and we look to see Conval here at Keys Field. All right, here we go with junior Damian Philbrick up to the plate. Lays down a bunt. Well played by the pitcher for the first out. The Spartans. Good hustle down the line from Philbrick, the junior. In the box now is junior Jake Lammy. A couple of juniors starting off the lineup here for the Spartans. Jake had a great game against Conval. Multi-hit game, a couple singles, I believe a double, drove in a couple runs. Takes a ball low. Jake started the game at shortstop for the Spartans. Drives one to the left side, fielded by the shortstop from Campbell. We're out number 2. The Spartans are putting the bat on the ball. That was McPherson for Campbell making the play at short. All right. Up next for the Spartans, number 3 hitter and captain Ben O'Connell. Taking a strike, looking. Ben had another excellent game last week against Conval. 4 for 5, drove in 3 runs. Drives one here to left side again to the shortstop McPherson. Throws hard across the diamond to make the play. That's 1, 2, 3 for the Spartans. See the ball and hitting the bat, but we're going to change it up here at top of the second.
6 up, 6 down. Pitching duel so far.
Moving right along here.
I just realized the first game at Key since 2019, huh?
First game since 2019. Field looks great. Give a shout out to the Milford School District maintenance and grounds crew. They did a really good job getting the field ready. It hasn't been played on, for over a year now. And so they had to do a lot of work in preparation for this upcoming season. And I think it looks pretty good.
It does. Did a great job.
Got a lot of fans here in attendance for senior night, senior day. Senior night, senior day, senior celebration.
You call it whatever you want, Tim.
I can call it whatever I want. I'm calling the shots. I'm the one with the microphone. I should mention we also have coaching for the Spartans. Steve Doty, assistant coach. Here comes the sun. Campbell comes into this game, I believe 0-1 with a loss to Sauhegan. They had their game also postponed due to the weather event last week. It's typical for this time of year, getting the season started. Got to deal with the elements a little bit. And they lost that one 13-1 to the Sabres. All right, up now for Campbell is number 2, the shortstop McPherson. Made some great plays in the first inning out there. Another senior here for the Campbell squad. And here's the pitch from senior Brandon Shaw. That's a strike. Count 0-2 to McPherson. Takes one outside for ball 1. Shaw's got an interesting pitching delivery, kind of sidearm, 45-degree angle. Hit hard to the shortstop, Lammy, bobbles it. And McPherson's aboard. We got a runner here for Campbell. And up next is Feely, the first baseman. It's the first base runner of our game today. There's a bunt attempt.
I think I heard a balk.
Balk.
Maybe it's a balk on Shaw.
So that'll advance McPherson to second. Let's take a moment to figure this out here. We'll let you know.
A little confusion on the field, but it is a balk. So the runner advances to second base.
That was a bunt attempt by Feely. And pitch won't count, but the runner is now advanced to second in scoring position. There's the bunt again.
The bunt on.
Shaw makes the play to 1. And the base runner advances to third, did his job.
Good small ball by Campbell.
That's right.
Runner at third, 1 out. See if they can push that through.
And this brings up number 13, Lassard, center fielder for Campbell. Ball high. Two and 0 now to Lassard, the center fielder. On the right side through the first baseman from 40. That drives in a run for Campbell with 1 down here.
Thought he had that for a second.
Yeah, right down the first base line. Still have 1 out here for the Spartans. It's a swing and a miss. This is Doobie, the right fielder, number 14. Runner goes to second for the steal attempt. Thrown by O'Connell is over the head of the second baseman, Cody. Runner advances. No, the throw looked like he had him, just a little too high. Another runner in scoring position for Campbell. Ball outside, Shaw. I was texting with you earlier. I'm on the air.
Want me to take over, Tim? During social time?
Oh, runner advances to third, steal, throw by O'Connell. I missed a lot. I had turned my head for a second, it's distracted. Maybe Mr. Burton seeing. I think there was a strikeout there at home. Runner advances to third. There's 2 outs for the Spartans.
Runner at third.
And this is the number 9 hitter, Campbell, who's up. Swing and a miss. Another swing and a miss, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch from Shaw.
Strike 3.
Strike 3, that's it for the Campbell. 3 outs, but they did do some damage there in the top of the second inning. Scored a run. Got a couple base runners going.
So Brandon bouncing back. 1 unearned run there.
Yeah. He's looking strong. Defense is looking okay. Well, this is still kind of working the rust out, I would say, right? Shaking off the rust a little bit, getting used to playing ball again. It's been a long time off.
Yeah. Long time. Almost 2 years for a lot of these kids. Right? I'm gonna do math for a living. Did I do the math for 2 years?
That's close enough. Close enough. It's unfortunate because last spring they obviously due to the pandemic were not able to have a season. You coached kind of a hybrid team this fall, Mr. Burton-Cerny.
A lot of the Milford kids did play on a fall ball team in the 603 baseball league, I think. 603
baseball league, and you joined up with Goffstown.
Goffstown, yep. Good team. I think they made it down to the Final Four of the league. It's good. Fun to get the kids back out, play some ball after having the spring off.
Yeah. And if you do make it down for a game here to Keys Field, there's plenty of room, spread out and socially distanced. You had to wear your mask. You come down and watch our local high school team compete this spring.
Say hello to the broadcast booth when you hear.
That's right.
The announcers don't mind chatting while I'm there. So.
All right, up now for the Spartans is Shaw, the pitcher. Takes a strike from number 5, Latcha.
Brandon was one of those players on the fall ball team. Did a nice job pitching in the fall.
Oh, he drives one here on the left side. Nice play by the shortstop, McPherson.
I think we need to stop hitting the ball to shortstop. That's 3 out of 4 plays he's made.
Yeah. Great play by the shortstop. That's one down for the Spartans.
I should say he's made all 3 balls hit to him. The 4th was the bunt. So I didn't mean to insinuate 4 balls hit to him. He made 3 of them. He's had a great game so far. And that was a great play.
Here's our senior Nolan and Jemmy, who's up now, left-handed. Nolan pitched in the game against Conval last week, did a great job on the mound. A little chatter from the Spartans dugout. They're excited to be out here cheering on their teammates. Swing and a miss, 1-1 to Njemi.
Jemmy is new to the program this year, right?
Yeah,
Milford?
yeah. This is his first year on the Spartans. He's contributed a lot already. Take strike 2. 1-2 to Njemi. Ball outside, 2-2. Here's the pitch from Latcha. Strike 3, looking. That's 2 down for the Spartans. Now we have sophomore Trice Cody, another left-hander. Trice has started at second base for the Spartans. As a strike to Cody. Trice had a great game as well against Conval last week on the mound. Just gave up 1 run, but pitched a solid, I believe, 3 innings. Puts the ball on the play right back to the pitcher Latcha, who makes a play to first for the final out of the 2nd inning. And we're going to switch it up here. Score going into the 3rd is 1-0 Campbell.
Yeah, he looks good, yeah.
Crowd is growing here as the rain is cleared out and people getting out of work and coming down to the field here. A lot, looks almost full here at Keys Field. We got the new skateboarding park that is open and ready for use to hit with the youth. You want to try that park after the game with me, Mr. Burton-Cerny?
I can try it with you. I don't think I'd leave.
We can give a plug to the Keys Park and the rec department, though, that's for sure.
Yes.
They worked hard to put that project together for the local youth. And I, for one, am not a skateboarder, nor do I pretend to be one on TV, but it looks like a lot of fun. They're enjoying their new park over there in left field. I think I made a mistake. I think the last out in the second for Campbell was Daigle, the third baseman. This is Campbell, the left fielder, number 1. So I apologize for that. And on the mound for the Spartans is still Shaw. He's going to the third here.
Throwing strikes.
Throwing strikes. Keppel takes a strike.
I think Coach Robichaud has been blessed with some arms this year.
Yeah, the
Still
pitching.
got Damian Filbert to tap into, and I'm sure a few others on this team.
We are still playing a shortened season this year. The Spartans will have 12 games, and the way that it works, the format is they play the same team in a given week.
Home and home series, right?
Home and away. Yeah, home and home series. There's a ground ball back to Shaw, plays it to first for the first out. So they play Campbell here at Keys today, Tuesday, and then on Friday we'll be traveling to Litchfield to play them there. The idea being to limit the exposure, I guess, to other teams and other teammates. So they'll be going away to Litchfield to visit Campbell High School on their home field on this Friday, the 23rd.
I think based on that last play, we're about an hour away from the first baseman not seeing anything thrown from him from the left side of the infield with the way the sun sets at this field, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, yeah. So up for Campbell right now is number 5, Latcha, the pitcher.
So back up top of the lineup, yes?
It is
Top of the
back
order.
top of the lineup. It's a ball from Shaw. Everyone's socially distanced, watching the game. There's a strike from Shaw. Ball 4. We had a base runner here with 1 out for Campbell. Captain Ben O'Connell calling the play from behind the plate. And this is the number 2 hitter, Durfee. Pickoff attempt, keeping him honest. There's a strike from Shaw. Foul ball is 2 strikes on the hitter Durfee here. Heading the count for Shaw. There goes the runner. O'Connell with the throw. Oh, runner safe. So Latcha is moved to second, and Durfee here looking to knock him in.
2 out.
That's a strikeout, yep, strikeout. 2 outs for the Campbell squad here, which brings up their number 3 hitter, Perry, the catcher and senior, digs in, big right-hander. Shaw taking a long look at second. It's a strike. It's a Perry. Checking the runner at second. Here's the pitch from Shaw. Ground ball to the second baseman. Cody too hot to handle. Throw to the plate. And Perry drives in the second run of the game.
Shout out to Perry's mom, Steph and Chris. Family.
We got a pinch runner on for Perry. Don't have the entire roster here from Campbell, but number 17 is pinch running for the senior catcher. The 2 outs here. Umps conferring. And up to the plate now is the number 4 hitter, the shortstop, McPherson, who's been killing the Spartans defensively with some fancy glove work over there. Hit a great play on Shaw the last innings. He can do some damage with his bat here. It's a ball low.
Sure what the umpires were conferring about.
I don't think we'll ever know.
Yeah.
There's a ball. Counts 2-1. Pitch from Shaw. Ooh, kind of a check swing. Foul ball down the third base line. Two and two the count. And McPherson is also a senior for the Campbell squad. The pitch and strike 3. Well done. 3 outs. Shaw delivering multiple strikeouts that inning. We're going into the bottom of the 3rd. Campbell now has another run, 2 to the Spartans, nothing. Turnaround of the lot is even fuller right now. Got a lot of fans coming out for the game today. Did I mention it was senior day already? I think I did.
You did.
I did.
Senior day, senior night, and senior game.
6 seniors. Maybe I'm feeling a little, it's a senior moment for me. Just wanted to make sure. There's 6 seniors on the squad for the Spartans this year, led by Captain Ben O'Connell, Holden Bertoncini, who was infield outfielder, also does some pitching for the Spartans.
Only when things get dicey. I can say that because he's my son.
Brandon Shaw, who you saw on the mound, is also a senior, number 11. Nolan and Jemmy, number 9. James Rolanti, outfielder for the Spartans. He's a senior this year. And David Sixon, another outfielder, number 5 for the Spartans, graduating 6 seniors from the program this year, and it was nice to hear a little bit about each of their plans before the game. All planning, many of them planning to attend college, some of them planning to play ball where they go to college, which is great. So their careers will continue.
I think I heard 2 pairs in the 6, right? Did I hear 2 going to UMass Lowell and 2 going to St. Petersburg?
St. Petersburg, yep. All right, up for the Spartans right now is number 13, Holden Bertoncini. Who is replacing number 7, Nick Conforti in the lineup. Swing and a miss.
Not bad.
Did we miss that one?
3, 6. No, I don't know. Maybe we have the lineup wrong.
I don't know. But this is Holden, right? You're pretty sure you know your own son.
That is definitely Holden, and I think Nick is on deck. So I think we just have him flip-flopped.
We may have made a mistake here.
Like
Bear
Nick
with
on
us out there in Granite Town Media. We'll figure it out.
We are not professionals.
There's a strike to Bertoncini.
I guess this is officially make us professionals, maybe, now that we're doing it.
Well, I'm not getting paid for this. Not that I'm aware of. Oh, and strike 3. It's a strikeout.
I'm going to say this is Nick Conforti.
Yeah, I think we might have missed this is what to do last minute here. This is Nick Conforti, the sophomore first baseman for the Spartans. Takes a strike. So I guess just gonna have to check our notes here, provided just moments before we went live on the air, just moments. So
My son may try to transfer that strikeout to Conforti, though, potentially.
Latcha, the pitcher from Campbell, in here on the 3rd. That's a ball. Count is now 2-2 with a foul from Conforti. Fouls it back over the backstop. And here comes the pitch from Latcha. Full count now to Conforti. It's a good at bat. Ball 4. It's the first base runner for the Spartans on a walk to Conforti. This brings up sophomore Sam Reed. Takes a ball. This is the number 9 hitter, Sam Reed. Spartans look to take advantage here with a base runner. Takes strike 1 from Latcha. Ball 2. Reed back into the box here. 2-1. Here's the pitch from Latcha. Fouled back by Reed. 2-2. Some really neat decorations out here for Senior Day with some balloons, some special posters put together by the senior parents to recognize their players. There's a nice drive into right center field by Reed. He's going to hold up at first.
Okay, front is held up.
Conforti holds at third. We got runners at the corner here for the Spartans with a big hit from sophomore Sam Reed. No outs for the Spartans. Sorry, 1 out for the Spartans.
1 out.
We're going to the top of the order. This is Damian Philbrick, third baseman. Let's see if the Spartans can take advantage here. There's a ball from Latsha. There's a strike to Philbrick, counts 1-1, 1 out. Reed's going. Another base hit to right field from Philbrick. That'll score Conforti for the first run of the Spartans. Reed moves to second. A couple big hits back to back.
There's something going on. First 7 batters went quietly, and now 3 straight runners.
Got something cooking here at Keys Field. All right, this is Jake Lammy, the junior, shortstop for the Spartans. Let's see if we can keep things rolling here.
I think it's safe to say he grounded out to the shortstop in the first inning, since I feel like every player.
There's another.
There we go. That's going to
hit.
drop.
That's going to drop for a hit. Another hit to right. Bases loaded for the Spartans. We got something going here at the bottom of the third, which brings up number 8, the senior captain, Ben O'Connell, looking to do some damage here. Bases loaded with 1 out. Let's see what we got going here. There's the ball in the dirt. And Reed comes in, crosses the plate on the pass ball, and that'll tie it up for the Spartans, 2-2. Runners advance to second and third. Pitch in the dirt. Hard to handle by the senior catcher, Perry. Another ball, 2-0 to O'Connell. Big swing and a miss. Ball high, 3-1. 1 out. We have Damian Philbrick at third, Jake Lammy at second. As the pitch fouled back by O'Connell. And that'll fill up the count, 3-2. Oh, rope
Yeah,
right down the middle
score
for a
couple of
base hit.
runs there.
Bobbled by the center fielder. And that'll score 2 runs for the Spartans. Lammy and Philbrick score on the hit from O'Connell. 4-2 Spartans. Offense is clicking this inning.
Yeah, walk fouled by 4 straight hits, right?
4 straight hits for the Spartans. Campbell coach takes a visit to the mound to talk to his pitcher and catcher. That's 2 RBIs for number 8. Adds on to his total for the season of 5. And that brings up number 4 hitter for the Spartans, Brandon Shaw, who's done a great job on the mound today. Going to help himself out here. Latch is staying on the mound for Campbell. O'Connell with a healthy lead off first. Here's the pitch. Ball high. There's a high fly ball. Foul ball. Probably about 2 feet foul. Counts 1-1 to Shaw. O'Connell at first. Spartans up 4-2. 1 out here at the bottom of the 3rd. Here's the pitch. Pass ball. O'Connell advances to second. Runner in scoring position for the Spartans. And here's the pitch to Shaw. Ball low. And that'll walk Shaw. Bring up the tall left-hander Nolan and Jemmy for the Spartans. There's the ball hit to right field, over the right fielder's head.
That should clear the bases, possibly.
O'Connell's going to score.
Yep, holding up Shaw at 3rd.
And that's a double for senior number 9, Nolan and Jemmy. Drives in a run, 5-2 Spartans. Here comes Coach from Campbell. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change here after that hit from Jemmy. Latch has gone 3 innings. This inning's proved troublesome to the senior pitcher.
I think he got the first 7 out, and I believe the next 7 reached base.
And taking a look at the roster here I was provided, looks like this is the, can't quite see. The Looks like this is the second baseman, Durfee, number 6, who's taking the mound for Campbell. Take a minute here. Again, it was senior day today. Senior night, senior day. Something seniors were celebrated and recognized today with Coach Todd Robichaux. Mr. Mark Mora, the athletic director, is here on hand for the game, making sure that protocols are being followed for the first home game of Spartan baseball here at Keys Field.
I think you're about due for a senior day reference.
You missed it. You missed it.
Oh, did I miss it?
You missed it. Andy, I think, heard it. Andy's on top of things. Well,
I guess I'm numb to it by now. That must be it.
eventually people just tune me out. I think.
I've been there.
Hope that's,
on a
hope
few
that's not
occasions.
happening right now. Broadcasting, people kind of have to tune in. All right, we got a pitching change for Campbell. This is Durfee, the second baseman, stepping in. And Trice Cody for the Spartans after that double by Njemi. There's a strike to Cody. And it looks like the pitcher, Latch, had just moved over to second, so it's a pretty even swap there. There's a bunt attempt. Cody, yeah. squeeze play, safe. Shaw sliding home safe on the squeeze play, executed brilliantly by the Spartans. Cody really hauling down that first base line is safe, and Njemi moves over to third. Score is now 6-2.
Practice paid off. My son tells me they practice that play at practice, I think, on a regular basis.
Yeah, may not make perfect, but it makes better.
Yes.
And they executed it there for the 6th run. And Bertoncini is now up to the plate here. The senior looking to keep things rolling here. And Cody goes on the throw, pass ball, the catcher Perry. That'll score in Njemi. And Cody to second, 7-2. There's the pitch from Durfee. That's a strike to senior Holden Bertoncini. 1-1. Still 1 out for the Spartans, but they have done some damage with that 1 out. Oh, takes one off the backside. He's aboard with that 1 out. They've gone through the order, haven't they?
9 straight base runners.
9 straight base runners.
I think we should have known when we said back in the first or second inning this is going to be a smooth, quick game. I think we may have jinxed that.
Putting in the overtime. Andy, we get paid for overtime?
Time and a half of nothing, right?
Play to first.
Gonna be another base runner. And 40 reaches on a wild throw by.
So that the play to the third base, the runner going to third, I think that was Cody, is out. That's 2 outs. They tried to turn 2 by going to first for Conforti, but he beat out the throw by the third baseman from Campbell. Daigle wasn't quite able, and on the wild throw, Conforti advances to second. So this is Sam Reed kind of started things for the Spartans this inning. Takes the strike. Sam had the first hit of the game for the Spartans.
Let's not belittle Conforti's play discipline with starting with a walk.
That's right, he was aboard. All right, it's 1-1 now. 2 outs for the Spartans. Score 7-2. Big inning for the Spartans. Sam Reed swings for strike 2. 2-2, 2 outs. This is Deuces Wild. Ball 3, full count to Reed, the sophomore. Foul.
That was a foul ball.
Sun's beating in my face over here on the third base side. I can't quite see. Should have brought my shades. It's really sunny and warm out right now. Was not to start the game. We had a little rain. Wind has died down somewhat. Another foul by Reed.
And he might have to relocate us to the third base side in the 4th inning.
I think Andy needs to build us a booth. The big times, right?
It's on the list.
It's on the list, he says. And ball 4 to Reed. He's aboard. Bases loaded again for the second time this inning for the Spartans. And this is the top of the order again, Damian Philbrick.
So how quickly will this game be available for people to watch with the volume all the way down?
48 hours.
Yes.
As a strike to Philbrick, the junior third baseman. Strike swinging, 0-2. Durfee hoping to get Campbell out of this jam here. It's a tough third inning. Strike 3 from Durfee, and that'll do it. The end of the third. Offense exploded for the Spartans with 7 runs that inning. 7 runs.
How many runs, Tim?
That would be 7. I'm going to unplug your headset.
You're doing a fabulous job.
Well, let's see what Shaw has. He's taken the mound again for the 4th inning here for the Spartans.
I wish I had my counter, but I think he's got a, I would imagine, very low pitch count.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the count regulations are here. We'll look into that for you.
Our research team on the other end get back to us on the.
Andy's on it. I guess this is like one of the first signs of normalcy here, right? We're getting back to normal as they.
Yeah.
It's the people out in their chairs here, socially distanced. Everyone's wearing their masks, but just relaxing, watching the Spartans play a little Spartan baseball. And I know the local youth sports are active. A couple of the players here do ump for the MCAA, helping out that organization. A lot of these players that you see playing here today for the Spartans have worked their way up many years in playing ball at the local youth baseball organization, and continuing to play ball at this level takes a lot of hard work, takes a lot of practice. And that was a strike from Shaw. Looks like a foul tip to, check my notes here, I believe that's number 15, Feely, the first baseman. Oh, ball low. Just a little bit low. 1-2 is the count to Feely, the first baseman. Puts the bat on the ball to the right side. Gets through. 6 in the right fielder fields it. Base hit for 15, Feely. This is number 13, Lassard for Campbell, the center fielder. Ball low in the dirt from Shaw. Foul ball. One and one. Here's the pitch from Shaw. Taking a look over at first. Two and one the count. Strike two. Foul ball down in the dirt. Oh, ball low to Lassard. And that works the count full. Strike three looking. Big out, Shaw. First out of the inning for the Spartans. This is number 14, Doobie, the right fielder. And high fly ball to left field. Played well by Reed for the second out. I'm sorry, that wasn't Reed, that was in Jemmy. Nolan, yep.
I wasn't going to correct you, but
you can if you want. I'll correct myself, self-correcting. It's really hard to see from this distance, but that is in Jemmy, the left fielder, made the play. Again, I think if I had a booth, Feely on the pass ball, steals, takes second.
Tim asked for a lot.
Yeah, you know what, Andy? I think we need your drone here next, a little drone footage, right? Get a bird's eye view of the action.
For the record, Andy, what you're doing is great, especially during these times, to make these games available. Really, it's great.
I give a shout out to Granite Town Media for doing all this
Yes.
for all these sports this season. They've done some games and broadcasted live on their Facebook page. We had Spartan basketball this winter. We had football in the fall, and all the varsity spring sports are being broadcasted from, right? You guys are spread around to all the different fields and facilities, trying to capture the action so that people can enjoy safely or safer at home. And I think that is great.
Caught a couple games where my sons were the visitors and no access, and it was great to be able to watch them live stream. It's great.
I know they do a lot of great things for the schools, broadcasting different events. I think you guys are going to be doing something. And there's a strikeout for Shaw to end the top of the fourth. You guys doing something special for graduation? You guys broadcasting that, do you know? Or, yeah, maybe, not sure, yeah. Well, I think it's great what they do. They do a lot for our community, and I appreciate them coming out and capture this very first game, home game for the Spartans baseball squad.
They are not a paid advertiser, by the way, for the spot too. That was.
He just slipped me a 5. So. Yeah. Oh, we do have Facebook. If you want to check them out, Facebook, Granite Town Media /Milford.newhampshire.gov. That's milford.nh.gov/community-media. And if you're interested in talking with Andy or Chris, who really work together to make this something special for the town of Milford, you can get hold of them. The number's 249-0670. You can talk to Andy. His email is akarouropoulos, akouropoulos @milford.nh.gov.
We might need a do-over on that email
I
address.
might butchered that. I did. All right, so back to the action. The Spartans now bottom of the fourth, and this is the shortstop, Jake Lammy, the junior.
I think we'll give that phone number and email address again in the next half inning. That might be the color man's job, but you're doing great.
I think that's your job from now on. Durfee on the mound again for Campbell, and that's a strike to Lammy. High fly ball down the right field line, and foul ball. Andy's handing me more information here. He wants me to give out Chris's information now. Chris Gentry, the media manager. C Gentry, that's CGENTRY @milford.nh.gov. And again, his number is 249-0670. You can reach Chris or Andy and talk to them about your organization or event. Maybe they can help you out with some broadcasting. They love to keep busy. They've done some great things for me. I don't know if you know, I'm the principal at the Jock School, and they've done some great things for our students and staff during this time. That was a base hit by Lammy, center field hit, and he is aboard with no outs here in the fourth, and this brings up Ben O'Connell, the captain, catcher. Pickoff attempt first. Spartans love it.
My son will be very pleased that your son has Mac DeMarco as his walk-up music.
Mac DeMarco. Is that what that was?
I think it was.
Big swing by number 8.
My youngest is a big Mac DeMarco fan, by the way, for all
I'm
those
not
viewers.
sure who that is, but I'll take your word for it. And Lammy's got a healthy lead off first. Foul tip. That's 2 strikes on O'Connell.
Can't help but think Josh Hader's on the mound pitching with Campbell's pitcher. However, I think Hader might be a left-hander. I don't know. The long flowing hair.
Yeah, it's got the long locks. It's got the flow, as they say. That is still Durfee on the mound for Campbell. Ball low. Lammy steals second. And puts him in scoring position. Still 7-2 Spartans, but they're looking to add on, do some more damage here with no outs. The bottom of the fourth. Ball high to the senior captain, 2-2. Here's Durfee with the pitch. Oh, big swing and a miss by the senior captain. That's the first out for the Spartans. And it brings up Shaw, number 11, the senior. He's done a great job on the mound. And I don't know if that was Mac DeMarco. What was that? Sure.
That I don't know.
Shaw with a swing and a miss, strike one.
Mac DeMarco was playing enough at home that I just could pick up on the Mac DeMarco. Yes, I guess so.
Lammy with a healthy lead off a second. Shaw fouls this one back. Shaw, is he hitting left, throwing right?
Shaw is a switch hitter.
That's correct.
So
He's switched over to left side here. I know he's pitching right, and I believe he was hitting right the first.
He was
at-bat.
hitting right, yep.
It was earlier at bat. Going from the left side here. Ball inside, 2 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Durfee, the pitcher for Campbell. And ball low and inside to Shaw. Works the count full. There's a solid hit.
Oh.
Right back to the first baseman. Right at the first baseman. Ricocheted, played by the second baseman.
I think we will score that.
Lacha, the pitcher from the first inning.
3 to 4 to 3, which you don't see often.
An assist, yeah. Well, it did move the runner over, so Lammy's now on third, looking to score 90 feet away now. And Jemmy, the senior left fielder, is up to the plate. 2 outs now, though, for the Spartans. Right back to the first baseman again. Feely, who makes a play on it, stops it, knocks it down, and that's 3. And we're gonna change it up here at Keys Field. Score going into the 5th, 7-2 Spartans. A big visiting crowd here today from Campbell, watching the game.
Home of the Cougars.
The Cougars. Campbell Cougars. Park is pretty busy today. I see the swing sets going over there. We got some basketball going. I don't know if we have tennis. Can't quite see over there, but Tennis courts look quiet right now. Pool is not open. Not yet, anyways. We just had 6 inches of snow. So it's going to be a while before swimming at Keys Field commences. Skateboard park is busy.
So you said they did something. The skateboard park has been there. Did they redo it?
They did redo it.
They did.
Yeah, they did add, I'm not sure, some new
I guess call them ramps.
ramps. That's the correct term. Yep. And kids are having fun with it. I see some scooters over there, some bikes, some skateboards. All kinds of wheeled objects.
Hopefully those are all allowable things in there. We haven't
I
just
hope so too. I below there. I don't want to ruin
Ain't blowing
anyone's
anyone
fun. Anyone's fun. I don't want to ruin anyone's fun.
I think when this airs in 48 hours, they'll be gone by then anyways, right? So.
We have a pitching change here for the Spartans. It looks like number 3, Damian Philbrick, is taking the mound. Is that?
I was going to say, is that Trice Cody, number 3?
Oh, I got to check my notes here.
It is not Damian Philbrick.
You are right. Trice Cody, number 3.
Now, Andy, will you be able to edit most of what we say out of this broadcast?
I'm just making it up as I go along. That is Cody on the mound for the Spartans. He pitched the first game of the season against Campbell, started that game.
Heard he pitched well.
He did pitch well, yep. And looking to start things off here, top of the 5th.
I always lose track with the last year. Trice is a junior or a sophomore?
Trice is a sophomore.
Sophomore.
So sophomore Trice Cody on the mound. Swing and a miss. Up for Campbell is, I believe, the third baseman, Daigle. Ball low in the dirt. Another ball from Cody. 2-1 is the count. Ball in the dirt, blocked by the catcher. All right, we got a 3-1 count here. Ball foul. Sorry, it's 3-2 now to. And I'm going to change my mind on who the batter is because I think it's actually the left fielder, Campbell. Just trying to keep track of this, all in my head. This is the left fielder, Campbell. He swings for strike 3. That's 1 down for Campbell. At the top of the 5th, and this brings up the senior pitcher, Blatcha. Number 5 for Campbell. Cody's got the first out of the 5th inning. And here's this pitch. It's a ball high. Here's one of the senior moms, Kathleen Burton Senior, making her way over to the broadcast
studio
booth.
interview, right?
She did a great job setting up some of the decorations for the seniors. It's a ball low in the dirt.
have 2 outs left for a inning interview like they do in the big leagues, if you'd like. If it's scintillating, we could probably extend it to the following half inning too.
All right, we have 2-1 here to Latcha. Here's the pitch from Cody. Strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Pop fly to the third base side. That's out of play. You know, you don't have to stay here with me. You can go talk to anyone you want. I'm not keeping you here. That's a high fly ball to left field. And that's a play by Jemmy again out there in left field. That's 2 outs. All right. So we have 2 outs here in the 5th inning. And this is the senior catcher, Perry. Nope, we have a defensive substitution here, I think. Sorry, I have to check my notes again. This is Durfee, the pitcher, second baseman.
What I missed while I was gone.
1-1 the count. Oh, you missed a lot. Here's the pitch from Cody. Let's get quiet out here. There's a lot of chatter from that Spartan dugout to start the game. They are up 7-2. 2-2 the count to Durfee, the pitcher, who's come in late this game. Cody's pitch. Ground ball to the shortstop, Shaw, who holds up. Speed going to first from Durfee. A little shift in the infield here. Philbrick is still over at third. And Shaw has gone from the mound to short and slides Lammy over to second. And then Cody, who started the game at second, is now on the mound. So a little bit of a shift there in the middle infield to the mound for the Spartans. Durfee's got a healthy lead off of first. Ball low in the dirt. This is the senior catcher, Perry, number 20 for Campbell Cougars. 1 ball, no strikes.
I believe he had RBI single his last at bat, I think.
I believe, yes, you are correct. He drove in the second run for the Cougars. So with 2 outs here, Perry hopes to get some more runs across the board. Down 7-2. Cody's pitch. Oh, a towering fly ball to left field.
Let's get that lined up.
And Jemmy makes the grab. And that's 3. We go into the bottom of the 5th. 7-2. Spartans still on top. So I'm running out of things to talk about right now. I guess
We could talk about Senior Day.
We can talk some more about that. I know there's some games going on across the rest of this week. I know there's the girls lacrosse have a game, boys lacrosse has a game, girls softball. So things are heating up for the Spartans. All spring sports are active.
The Los Angeles Dodgers lead the Seattle Mariners 1-0 in the bottom of the 5th inning. That will be meaningless to you by the time you see this broadcast. But some afternoon baseball news here.
There you go. So the fall season, you guys did a pretty good job. You and Coach Robichaux, again, combined forces this fall with Goffstown in that fall league.
A lot of great kids. They played well. I want to be perfectly clear that Coach Robichaux did all of the work, 100% of the work. But it was great. It was the first time that Milford participated in the league, and the league is great, very well run. I have a feeling there'll be more and more schools added each year because it's really a well organized and great program they run there.
So a lot of the players here on the Spartans participated in that fall league, shortened season. Did again combine forces with Goffstown, played at that D1 level with a couple of area schools. They did quite well.
Two 5-inning games on God, I forget, was it Saturday and Sunday? I think it's both days. A lot of fun.
This is the pitcher, Cody, who's up to the plate now, left-hander, drives one to center field, drops in for a single. So Cody's aboard to lead off for the Spartans. And this is senior Holden Burton-Sini up to the plate, number 13. Another lefty, back-to-back lefties for the Spartans. Oh, Burton-Sini drives one, another base hit. Things are heating up here. Bats are heating up. That was a solid hit, line drive to center field. First pitch swinging. We got runners at first and second for the Spartans. And stepping into the plate is senior James Rolanti, number 44. So we have a substitution here for Conforti. Rolanti inserted into the lineup. Runners at first. Oh. The pitcher Durfee takes a look at Cody at second, who is getting his attention. Rolanti, the big right-hander. Swings, pops one back, foul over the backstop. Ball low. Coach Robichaux mentioning James is pursuing a degree in physical therapy exercise science after he graduates, so we wish him the best of luck. Holden Burton-Sini is going to attend UMass Lowell in the fall. There's a foul ball, third base side. Count is 1-2 to Rolanti. So is Holden going to, what's Holden going to study? Does he have a major picked out, or is he?
I believe his focus will be business.
Business.
Yes.
Solid choice. There's a solid hit ball to right field, over the right fielder's head. Rolante going to first. He's going to keep going to second.
Should score at least 2.
Scores Cody. Bertoncini coming around. Here comes the play to home. Safe at home. A 2 RBI double by senior James Rolante. Close play, 9-2 Spartans. Big hit by the senior 44 Rolante. With no outs here. This brings up sophomore Sam Reed. Ball low. Foul ball right side. Ooh. Came close to that Ford F-150. No damage done.
Is Ford a paid advertiser?
Ball low. I should do car insurance commercials during the breaks. Huh? Windshield replacement. The giant glass, is that what they do? Giant glass.
Yeah, you know, I haven't heard the giant glass commercials in a long time. I almost feel like maybe they're bought by someone bigger. They used to be the...
Strike to Reed. Count is now 2-2. Durfee's still pitching for the Cougars.
We'll get our crack research team on that. Let's see.
Andy, get on that. Oh, ball in the dirt, drop, third strike. Reed reaches on a drop, third strike. Throw to third, overthrown.
I believe Giant Glass is now part of Safe Life Auto. For those wondering.
You're the crack research team and
I do
color
believe
analyst.
I saw the prior owner of Giant Glass in his usual behind home plate seats at Fenway Park.
That's right, yeah.
Is it Dennis Drinkwater? Do
That's
I have that
correct,
right? Yes.
yeah. So, with that drop third strike, Reed reaches first. Rolante is over now at third. So runners at the corners for the Spartans. And up to the plate is the leadoff hitter, Damian Philbrick, third baseman junior. Love his helmet, star-spangled helmet. And that's a ball to the junior, third baseman. Big swing. 1-1 to Philbrick. High pop foul, and that's going to be out of play for the catcher, Perry. So we have no outs here. Rolante coming through big with a 2-run RBI in this bottom of the fifth. So the Spartans now lead 9-2. Philbrick with a fly ball to right field, played by the right fielder from Campbell, but that's going to score Rolante. Ten to 2 Spartans with the sacrifice fly from Philbrick. 1 out. Brings up the number 2 hitter, Jake Lammy, who slid over to shortstop. this last inning. Jake Lammy Jr. at Milford High School. Ball from Durfee in the dirt. And that's a foul ball, out of play. Dropped 20 feet right in front of me. Really need the shelter of that booth, Andy. I need something to protect me.
He did this for about 7 years and finally got the scoreboard he wanted at the MCAA field, so he might get this booth.
We got some great new dugouts here. Oh, solidly hit to the shortstop, makes a play to second for the out at second. It's safe at first. So Reed is out. Runner going to second, but Lammy does reach first. There's 2 outs now for the Spartans, which brings up catcher and captain senior Ben O'Connell, number 8. You mentioned those dugouts. Those dugouts were redone this past year by our senior on the team here, James Rolante, as part of his Eagle Scout project. He enlisted to help some of the players here on the team, and of course some of the other scouts in town to help him with those. So they look great.
They do.
Pickoff attempt. The pitcher Durfee, who Lammy's got his attention over there, is a healthy leadoff first. 1 ball, 2 balls to the cap. Oh, another hit. Nice. O'Connell roasts one down the left field side. He's going to take 2. Lammy goes to third, and that's a 2-out double. That brings up senior Brandon Shaw, the number 4 hitter. Foul ball, out of play, just off the top of one of Rolante's new dugouts. So Brandon Shaw has switched up his batting side again. He's going right-handed.
I was gonna say, I can't remember, was the starter a lefty? The starting pitcher for Campbell, I didn't think he was. Was he a southpaw?
The starting pitcher,
Yeah.
Yes.
He was, okay.
Yeah. Shaw's going from the right side now. And it's 2 balls and 1 strike with the foul. Oh, what a shot down the left field line. And that's foul for strike number 2. Sorry, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Shot looking to straighten this one out. We got Lammy at third and O'Connell at second. Ball in the dirt. 2-2 to the senior. who started the game on the mound for the Spartans, did a great job. Strike 3, and that'll do it. So strikeout to end the inning for the Spartans. And we're going into the 6th inning, top of the 6th. Moving right along here. Again, the score 10 Milford Spartans, 2 Campbell Cougars.
I should have mentioned Steve Campbell. Coach at Pinkerton runs that 603 baseball program. In case anyone listening is interested in getting involved.
That's right. So there goes Mrs. O'Connell. She's got a lovely bouquet provided to her by her senior. All the moms received a nice bouquet earlier in the pregame ceremony. Looks like she's getting our coat on. It's getting a little chilly out here as the sun sets here at Keys Field. Temperatures dropping, wind is picking up.
It's your interview time. So some more changes. James Rolante in at first base now. Everything else appears to be the same, right?
Infield looks the same. We still have Sixon at right and Jemmy in left, and it looks like Reed is still in center. Cody's still on the mound, and I believe the catcher O'Connell is making his way out now. So the defense, other than Rolante, looks the same for the Spartans. How are you guys?
Good.
Nice to see you. Things going well? Yeah. I'm not quite sure how to turn it off, so nice seeing you. Some grandparents here today as well, coming out for the game for senior night. The families coming in to catch some baseball. All right, here we go. So we got Cody on the mound again. And this is the shortstop for Campbell Cougars, McPherson, at the plate. Made some great plays defensively early on in the game. 1-1 is the count to McPherson. Pokes one right to the left side of the third baseman, Philbrick, who makes the play. Oh, but he is safe. Safe at first, McPherson.
Middle of the inning interview.
Safe
Middle
at
of the
first.
inning interview.
Landon Pierce, JV catcher, making his way, helping out. All right, we've got a runner at first, McPherson, and up to the plate now is the first baseman, Feely, for the Cougars. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Cody sets, delivers. Strike. 2 strikes now to Feely, the first baseman. Ball high. Cody, the sophomore lefty on the mound for the Spartans. Continues to work hard here. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And that's strike 3.
I told you I wouldn't correct you, but he does throw with his right hand.
I'm sorry, right? You were right. You're right. Not left, you were right. That's the first out, though, for the Spartans. Sorry, for the Cougars. I'm falling apart here.
You told me a couple innings ago to correct you. That's the reason.
That do it?
We got to give our listeners and viewers the proper information,
That's
right?
right, right. I think that ball just went over my head. Foul ball. Wind's picking up now. 1 strike and 1 out. Solid hit to Shaw, the shortstop. Lammy looks to turn 2. Ball gets by Rolante, so they couldn't turn the double play. But they did get the out at second, and so that's 2 outs for the Cougars. And this is center fielder Lassard. High fly ball to the third baseman. Philbrick makes the out. And that's 3 outs. Side retired. And we're going into the bottom of the 6th here. 10-2 Spartans still on top. Feels like the wind's picking up. The sky is cleared out. No more clouds.
Yeah.
We're pretty much full sun here. Got a lot of spring in the air today. Buds on the trees, grass is looking green. And we're on the field playing ball. So spring is here. It looks like for the Cougars, Durfee's back on the mound to start the 6th inning here. I'm sorry, the bottom of the 6th inning. So this game on Friday will be away for the Spartans at Campbell. And up to the plate now for the Spartans is the senior left fielder Nolan Njemi, number 9. Left-handed hitter. He hits one to the second baseman, makes the play. And it's 1 down for the Spartans. And this is sophomore Trice Cody, who is also, he's hitting from the left, but he throws from the right. It's in there for a ball. Ball too low. Two and 0 the count to Cody. One out here for the Spartans. Take strike one. Three and one the count to Cody. And that's fouled back to fill the count. 3 and 2. What's on the menu tonight at the Bertoncini house? You got anything special planned tonight? Anything?
No.
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 No. Although I was just thinking, what will be on the menu tonight? You read my mind.
It's always on my mind. Not what you're having for dinner, but what I'm having for dinner. It's always on my mind what I'm having for dinner. And I have no idea either. I can say honestly, I have no idea. I think I do know I'm hungry. And the concession stand is not to be seen here at Keysfield. So count is full to Cody. 3 and 2 with one out.
Tough pitch.
Oh, that was a tough pitch. Good pitch from the pitcher Durfee to retire Cody with 2 outs here. Bottom of the 6th. Now here's senior Holden Bertoncini, who got things started last inning. Left-handed. Hits one, ooh, solidly right at some fans there on the first base side. Wakes them up. Sun getting low here at Keys Field, right in my eyes. Again, another reason I need a booth. Here's the pitch from Durfee. That's 2 strikes on Bertoncini. He's got to protect now. Ball low. Bertoncini hops over it. Bertoncini also a member of the Milford High School basketball team. They had a season this winter, shortened season. They did play. Here's the pitch, Durfee. Ball low in the dirt. Count now 2 and 2. Andy's still hanging with us up here on the bleachers. He hasn't been blown off yet. As the wind picks up here at Keys Field. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. We have a full count here to senior Holden Bertoncini. Let's see what he does with it. Foul back with the umpire's mask. That's why we wear them. So in this time that I've been yapping over here, have you thought about what you're making for dinner?
No, but I'm hungry now.
Oh,
That's for sure. I'll whip something up. You know me.
I do know you. Hopefully it's edible.
I'll send a plate over. Around 10.
Another foul back. Bertoncini. It's quite the at-bat he's putting together here with 2 outs in the 6th inning. This might be the 9th pitch of the at-bat, 8th pitch of the at-bat.
I'm going to go with 8. I think you're right.
Another foul back.
Soon to be 9. There we go.
Just timing it up right here. Got the Campbell squad looking for the baseballs in the woods over there. And the Spartans are now joining the forces over there, trying to save a baseball or two. Ball high, and Bertoncini is aboard with 2 outs. Quality at bat there from Northern Bertoncini. And this brings up senior James Rolanti, who had a big hit.
2 RBI double, right?
2 RBI double. I think that was back in the 4th inning. I can't recall. I think it was the 4th inning. Here's the senior. And Bertoncini will take second on the pass ball to Perry, the catcher.
I told Coach Robichaud we'd rip him for one of his decisions, but I haven't seen anything rip him on yet. So,
Oh, swing and a miss. At 1-1 to Rolanti. He wanted to take that hack back, I think. There's a foul ball, first base side, and it just stays in, but not playable by the right fielder from Campbell. So we have 1 ball, 2 strikes now to Rolanti with 2 outs. And there's strike 3 to Rolanti, and that'll end the 6th inning, top of the 7th inning. Spartans take the field. Wonder who's going to go to the mound. Looks like it's going to be, I can't tell. Defensively, we still have Shaw and Lammy out there.
I think it's
for the middle
still Trice
infield.
Cody on the mound, number
Trice
3,
Cody,
right?
number 3 on the mound again for the Spartans. Philbrick at third. And Jemmy's taking left. Looks like Sixon in right. The senior David Sixon in right field. And Sam Reed resumes his duties as the center fielder. Rolanti coming back out as the first baseman for the Spartans. And senior Ben O'Connell behind the plate. That's the defense for the Spartans. Here comes the Spartans' biggest fan, Bob O'Connell, making his way.
It's been a lot quieter watching the game over here than behind the plate.
Yeah, yes, it has. It has.
Now he'd be an excellent interview.
I think we probably wouldn't want to interview Mr. O'Connell. He would be an excellent interview, but this is public television, local public television, and
Some of his comments, views, representations might not be those that.
No, I'm not gonna elaborate. I'm just gonna say it's probably not a good idea. A little conference on the mound with Cody. And I believe this is the number 9 hitter, Campbell again, the left fielder, Campbell.
Are you sure this time?
No, I'm not. I'm really. So they're down 8 runs. Campbell needs to do some digging here. Get back on it. There's a pitch. Cody, foul ball. Ooh, into the lot. Ooh. Almost hit an outie that time. Two balls and a strike. Another high fly ball. Rolante, O'Connell, and Cody all converge on it, but none of them can make the play. 2 strikes, 2 balls to the left fielder, Campbell. Another foul ball. This one straight back into the woods. Athletic director Mark Moore on it. Trying to save a little bit of that school budget, athletic budget. All right, count is still 2-2 to Campbell here as Cody delivers. Changes up speed and gets him on. Strike 3, 1 out for the Cougars.
I feel like we should have made our copyright statement by now, Andy. Should we be making that about now? I think he wants an interview.
Hey, I think he does. He knows exactly what he wants. 2 balls.
No, we were wondering if you were here for your interview.
Oh, we got 2 balls, no strikes. Here's the pitch from Cody. Pop fly, looks like back to the pitcher Cody for the out. 2 down. Campbell down to their final out here. Spartans 1 out away from their second victory of the 2021 season. All right, it's top of the order. Latcha for Campbell takes a strike from Cody. Ooh, big swing and a miss. 2 strikes. Latcha pitched the first start of the game. We We got 2 strikes, 2 outs here. There's a ground ball right to Philbrick. Gets through the webbing, looks like. And Latcha has a base hit for the Cougars. So with 2 outs, we have a base runner aboard. And the number 2 hitter, Durfee, pitcher Durfee is up. He hits one, spins off the bat. Lammy with the play, makes the throw to first for the out.
Does it?
And that's the game here at Keys Field. Second game of the season. Spartans are victorious over the Campbell Cougars on Senior Day, senior celebration, senior night, whatever you want to call it. Final score, 10-2. And the Spartans will be visiting Campbell on Friday, taking the trip out to Litchfield. And I want to thank Granite Town Media again and Andy for being here all afternoon, filming the game for all to enjoy. And I want to thank for the opportunity. I'm Tim O'Connell, and my co-host with the most, Chris Bertoncini.
Thank you. It was a pleasure.
What time is dinner tonight again?
10 o'clock.
10 o'clock. I'll be there. Thank you all. Have a great night.